If you are a new life insurance agent and you are in your first 90 days and you are not making sales, you are in the red financially speaking, and you think that you are in some slimy, sleazy MLM, hype fest, Kool-Aid drinking industry, and you were sucked into it and there's no way anyone makes money, and you're about to fail out, this video is for you. So listen and pay attention, because I am going to share with you my first 90 days in the industry and how I was failing and struggling, and the signs that I did not see that you need to be aware of. So hello and welcome. My name is Ashley Mullinex, and I am a final expense telesales agent. I do work from the comfort of my own home. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. I get my evenings free and my weekends off, and I still crush it in this industry. So I kind of want to just highlight a couple of things for you that I wish I would have paid better attention to, or maybe had a mentor or someone telling me that, hey, where you're at is not a good place. This is not how successful agents function. This is not where they place themselves. This is not where they call home. So when I first came into the industry, I was with a big IMO that was heavy in recruiting. I mean, they're on podcasts, they're reaching out to people on Indeed, like they just recruit. So when I came on board with this IMO, I was told by our CRM, buy these aged leads, these aged data sources, read our script, show up to our trainings. And I put that in quote because their trainings was just a bunch of Kool-Aid drinking hype fest. It was someone coming on pretty much telling you, like, if you're not winning in life, you are a POS type of human, because anyone, anywhere in America can make money and earn and do more and be better. You just have to show up and do the thing. But it was just that. It was motivational speaking. There was no sustenance. There was no role playing. There was no dissecting. There was no like, here's our script, and in this part of the script, this is what you're trying to figure out, and this is why we are asking these questions, and this is your end goal of the call. So if you miss this part of the script, you're going to fail and not get the sale at the end. There was none of that. It was just building you up to give you the confidence and courage that you needed to get on the phones and start dialing. So I was with this IMO for about 3 weeks, was in the red, just under $3,000, buying everything that they told me I needed to buy, including the leads. And I made no money, I felt so lost. The phone was so heavy. I had no idea what was going on. And I was watching some people on YouTube, other agents who had had success and were sharing their story, much like I'm sharing with you. And everything they were saying, I could tell where I was at probably wasn't the best place, but I was so far in the red that I couldn't afford leads. So I had to find an IMO with free leads. So I jumped ship, found another IMO with free leads. However, that was a nightmare of an experience. This IMO had good training on their product. I was able to learn their underwriting, but they wanted me to record myself reading the script and sending it to them. And this was no light script. This took an hour, just me reading through it without any interaction from another source, a straight hour to get through all their systems and processes to get everything I needed out. And a whole month went by and I was not given any leads. Then when I started really asking questions and putting pressure on, like, why it's been a month, I am like almost 60 days into this. I've made no money. If anything, I lost more money because this IMO also had some expenditures. I needed to buy certain softwares. I needed to get a name badge. I needed to do certain things. So I was in the red again and I wasn't even calling. And I was told at the end of a month of being there, showing up every day, going to meetings with my upline, trying to learn as much as I could and be better, partnering with other agents, role playing the script, doing all this activity. I was just spinning my wheels and not doing anything that would create income for me. So they kept me really busy. And then I was told, oh, you have to sell a policy with your friends or family before we'll give you any leads. That is a red flag. If you are told you have to sell a policy before we'll give you anything, that is a huge red flag. Huge red flag. Sorry, my dog. Huge red flag. So be cautious of that. So here we are, about 2 months in to my first 90 days. And then I was reaching out to friends and family. Luckily, I had sold someone close to our family a policy, so I was able to get leads released to me. However, these leads were super controlled. I was only given a batch of 50, and these leads had already been dialed by other people in the agency. So they weren't exclusive to me. They had been dialed a handful of times, and it was extremely difficult. My a third month, so right before my 90-day countdown that I'm sharing with you, I'd only gotten one policy, and then the one I sold. So in my first 3 months in life insurance, I had 2 policies. That is catastrophic. That should not happen. I'm going to tell you what it should look like as a brand new agent in this industry. If you have the right IMO, you have the right resources, you have the right training, and you're going to win, and you're not going to fail out like every other agent in this agency or in this industry, excuse me, the first 2 weeks should be training. You should be learning the underwriting, or if you're, anywhere you're at, you have the 2 weeks because you're getting contracted, you're getting licensed, you're getting all your background checks processed. But at the end of the 2 weeks, you should be good to go. Your training should be so on point. You should have listened to so many calls. You should have practiced and showed up to enough trainings to know that in week 3, you're ready to hit the ground running, and you should have at least a policy a day and 5 by the end of the week. And that is me being super lenient. That is where everyone should be at, because this industry is not difficult. It is not challenging. It is not hard. If you have the right systems, you have the right leads, it is totally possible to get there. And if you are not there, you need to get your head out of the sand and look around at your situation, and possibly maybe look at an IMO that could serve you better. Possibly look around and see what your work ethic is like. Are you putting in the hours that you need? Are you reflecting on your calls? Are you giving this all that you can give it to be the best that you can be? Because there's so much fruit to this industry. It can change your life and your family dynamic. So if you have any questions, please message me below, send me an email. I'm happy to share some insight wherever I absolutely can. If you need a rock solid script, I share mine absolutely for free. Agents have been emailing me telling me that they are getting sales with this script, like immediately getting sales with this script. They're loving it. I give it away for free. I just want to help agents out. Again, I struggled. I worked really hard to figure this out, and I just want to share that with you. So click the link below, download my script, actually use it on your calls. And if you are a struggling life insurance agent and you are in your first 90 days and you kind of are like, man, Ashley, that's exactly where I'm at, and you're looking for a good place to call home, in the description box below, apply for the Do Forward Insurance Group. As a new agent, I think it is imperative that you start somewhere where you're not paying out the wazoo for leads because you don't have a skill set. You don't know the industry. You need training, you need time and attention, but you also need good leads. You need free leads, and the Dig Agency has just that. So click the link below, apply, and if you need anything or you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Smash that subscribe button, share this with any other agents that you know who need to hear this, who need to get their head out of the sand and figure out where they're at. And I will see you in the next video.